Greetings, everyone. Just wanted to shoot a short message out. As you know, I spend a lot of time keeping up with criminal justice statistics and that sort of thing. Just kind of enjoyment of mine that I use for several, other different things in my life. But recent statistics have come out in regard to the United States and in lieu of recent conversations and happenings in the news and both locally here, just conversations with my friends and brothers and sisters in Christ. This conception of freedom that we have here in the United States. This is going to be a real short message. If you think you're free, I want you to take for a moment. When you think land, we're the land of the free, home of the brave. You mix that up either way you want. I won't address brave today, but what I will address is this free. If you take Japan, Germany, France, South Korea, and Great Britain all together, we lock up more per capita than they do. Now, let me help you out with that. If we look at the number of persons that are in prison per 100,000, in Japan for 2011, it was 63 per 100,000. In Germany, it was 90 per 100,000. In France, which has seen a huge increase in recent years, it's 96 per 100,000. South Korea is 97 per 100,000. One of the largest incarcerators in Europe is Britain at 153 per 100,000. Alright, now you'll notice I have not mentioned America's statistic yet. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at one of the worst countries according to our, New World Order American mindset, and that's the country of Mexico, which locks people up without due process, without rights, without appeal, without basic attempts to reform their society and make it better. This whole drug war thing going on. They lock up 208 per 100,000. Okay, so how many does the United States lock up per 100,000? That's what we're getting to. Well, let's put it this way. The United States make up 5% of the world's population, but we make up 25% of who's locked up in the world. Wow. So in the United States, for every 100,000 citizens there are, 760 of them are in prison. Active prison, behind bars, hard time. That doesn't include parolees, probationary people, people in diversionary programs and the like. That only includes people doing hard time. So if you were to take Japan, Germany, France, South Korea, Great Britain, all together, they still would not equal the power that the United States has in locking people up and turning them into a forever second-class citizen, i.e. a felon. So you keep thinking you're free, and in your mind you're going to rationalize, oh, these people did terrible things. What? And number one, is America so wicked that we are 10 times more likely to commit crime than every other nation in the world? We're 5 times more likely to do it than in Mexico, where they're having people just heads chopped off? I don't think so. If you look at the actual crimes committed, most of it is possession and non-violent drug offenses, mostly by young black men. So there's all this outrage about this young black gentleman that was killed for whatever reason, engaged in a scuffle or not, doesn't matter. Think about the hundreds of thousands that are sitting in prison, forever destined to be a second-class citizen, unable to get good occupation, unable to support, provide for their families through legal means, forever rendered to a slave of a system of non-felons. So you keep being free if that's what you think you are, but know that freedom only comes from one place, and that's right here. And before you can exercise that freedom, it requires acceptance to Christ and obedience to Yah. Be encouraged. The King is coming.